the government wants to achieve, what the government of the country is trying to achieve. That is what objectives are. So, how will government be able to achieve this? They need to set up different rules and regulations to be able to achieve those things. So this takes us to government spending. Sometimes government might need to spend to be able to achieve what their objectives are. So here, it is the role of government to provide different public services. They include educational, healthcare, national security services. These are what government should do for the economy or for a country. Increase in government spending might improve the country's output, as government might be giving subsidies to encourage production. If government is spending more in a country, this might increase output for firms, because at that point in time, it will mean that government, please focus here, it will mean that government is giving subsidies to encourage production. And when firms are able to get these subsidies, their cost of production will fall. They want to produce more. So output in that country will increase due to government spending, which is subsidy. Government policies. Policies are different rules and regulations that government puts in place to be able to achieve their objectives. So government will use different rules and regulations to achieve their objectives. One of the policy government could use is called fiscal policy. Now, what is fiscal policy? Fiscal policy is the use of taxation on subsidies to control or to manipulate the economy. The use of taxation and subsidy to control the economy. Government can use fiscal policy. So if government wants to use fiscal policy, government can reduce income tax. Reduction in income tax will mean that the purchasing power of people will increase. As a result, they will be able to buy more. Businesses will respond to that by doing what? By increasing their own production to meet the demand and also can expand. Do you get the point here? Government can reduce income tax. Income tax are taxes we pay on our income, maybe like our salary, the taxes we pay. If government reduces it, it means we can spend more. Our disposable income will increase. As a result, our purchasing power will improve. Then we can buy more. If we can buy more, businesses will respond to that by increasing their own production and expanding. You see how government is trying to reduce income tax to increase production. Then, corporate tax. If government increases corporate tax, it means profit for the businesses will fall. If profit for the businesses fall, businesses will also respond by reducing dividends paid to shareholders or by reducing their investment. They will not increase investment because their cost of production is becoming what? Higher. That is the use of fiscal policy to control the economy. Taxation. There are constraints on spending, on public spending. These days, government wants to reduce their spending. And if government is taking a decision to reduce its spending, it also has impact in the society. First, public sector organizations. If government reduces the amount of money they spend on government organizations like the General Company of Libya, like the General Electric Company of Libya, if government reduces its funding, the General Electric Company of Libya might reduce its workers, might lay off some workers. So if these workers are laid off, their income will fall. If their income falls, the demand in the economy will also what? Fall. Businesses will not sell as they used to sell. Private businesses. If government wants to reduce government spending, businesses that rely on government contracts, some businesses, they only work because they have contracts with government. But because government is reducing its spending, they won't be able to get contracts from government. As a result, they will lose revenue. The third one, cuts in pension and government payments. Pensioners, these are people that are old, that they've worked for government for over years. Now they don't work, but they get a certain amount of money from government. If government reduces the amount they get, it will mean that they won't be able to spend. So government spend like social benefits, unemployment benefits.
So what's an example?
Yeah, pensioners, people that they've worked with the government for like 20 years, 30 years, but now they stopped. They will be getting pension, certain amount of money from the government. If government reduces it, those that rely on pension will not be able to spend. Then the demand in the economy will fall for those people. Also, for government payments like social benefits, like unemployment benefits, government might be giving certain people money because they don't have a job. If government reduces it, those people that rely on social benefits would not be able to spend. Their income will fall, the demand in the economy will also fall, which means businesses will also be affected. That is what we're talking about. So decisions that government takes can increase or can mark or make the economy. That is the point. Is it clear?